Today on the channel, things get groovy with Cheryl and Ash, Evil Dead NECA 2-pack.
And the spirit of Ultimate Warrior will run forever!
Welcome everyone, Kyle here, and welcome back to the channel for another NECA unboxing and review. And today on the channel, we got something special. We got an Evil Dead 2-pack with Ash and Cheryl. But for all your Evil Dead 2-pack needs and a whole lot more, hit up jaystoysandgames.com. Use discount code Kyle. Save yourself 15% on all in-stock items. Gotta get a deal out there, and that's exactly what I did. Pick this up over at Jay's Toys and Games. Cheaper than Target, so I couldn't pass that up. You guys know how it goes, and you know how this review is going to go as well. We're going to take a look at the packaging. We're going to talk about it. We're going to unbox it. We're going to talk about it. We're going to see where it goes from there. And I think we've all seen Evil Dead, especially if you're watching this video. We've probably all seen the Evil Dead by now. Many sequels from this, even a new franchise starting, kind of. Without Bruce Campbell, I don't know if that's even possible. Of course, Army of Darkness, we remember that one as well. All hail the king, baby, that's for sure. But Evil Dead is one of the tipping points in horror history, off to another level, off to another way of doing things. So the Evil Dead, very historically amazing. Obviously, well, I wouldn't even say obviously, but they did remake it, Evil Dead 2, which was almost Evil Dead 1 retold. You guys know the story if you know the movie. I'm very excited from my local thing. There's going to be an Evil Dead touring film where they've remastered the film and all this. It's going to play in like theaters and stuff, not like a movie theater, like an auditorium theater. Long story short, it's playing in my area, and they're going to have like a full orchestra doing the score along with the movie. I thought that was a pretty cool idea. My wife has never seen The Evil Dead. I don't think she's going to enjoy it, but we're making plans to go into that. I think it's like October 13th or something like that. So I'm planning on seeing that in the future. But it's been a heck of a long time since I've seen the original Evil Dead. I usually go to Evil Dead 2 or Army of Darkness. I even like the Ash series, of course, the Evil Dead TV series. Was that on USA or Sci-Fi? I think maybe one of those. What is Time? What is TV series? I've enjoyed everything from the Evil Dead. I even enjoyed the newer movie. A little bit different, but I still enjoyed it as well. And I'm going to enjoy this figure. And of course, we're going to dive into this one. We'll do some comparisons later on in this video, so stay tuned for that. But let's dive into the old Evil Dead right here. It's a 2-pack. Looking good. There's the old cabin right there. Evil Dead classic up there. Cheryl and Ash, of course. Looking through the window there. Uh-oh, watch out. And watch out for this window, too. Poor Cheryl. She's seen better days. Haven't we all? Glamour shots on the back there as well. I don't know if it has a blurb of any kind. 5 friends drive to the remote cabin in the woods for a fun getaway. While there, they find the Necronomicon Ex Mortis, an ancient tomb whose text reawakens the dead when read aloud. After unintentionally releasing a flood of evil, the group must fight for their lives or become possessed. So check it out if you have not seen it already. And there it is on the inside. You got the glamour shots here. Little artwork action. I wish we got the house where she could come through the bottom. That'd be pretty cool. I don't know. Not in the cards, though. Not in the cards right now. We're going to pull it out of the package. There it is. Looking good. You do got a little bit of the cabin door and stuff. I guess you could save some of that if you wanted to. See you later. Shuffle off to the side. All kinds of twist ties. Oh, my gosh. At least a pound of twist ties right here. There's old Ash. There's old Cheryl. Some old, some new friends. We're going to dive all into it. I'm going to take it offline, get them out of the package. We'll be back talking all things Evil Dead NECA toys. All right, let's dive into the 2-pack, and let's, of course, start off ladies first, or should it be zombies first this go around? You guys tell me, but we're going to dive into the accessories here for old Cheryl. She does got 2 splayed out hands out of the package here. She does got that pin hand right here as well, ready to stab you. It's got blood on there, looking very nice. Got a straight-up gripping hand, and then you got 2 real zombie-like hands, kind of like I'm coming to get you hands going on. Got that dead skin tone as well going on for her here. Now, we do have weapons here, and I guess you could move them around. You could really give them to anybody you really wanted to at the end of the day. But you do get the shovel here. Maybe take her head off with the shovel, maybe. But you got some blood on the end of the shovel looking very good. It is your old school grandpa pan shovel is what that is. You don't see too many of those around anymore. We do get a little fire poker going on here, a little poker. There it is right there, broken on the end, looking very good. We do got that little notebook here. You got the clock on there, of course. You can draw that with her pen, of course, as well. Little gravestone marker here. Got the cross, of course, looking very good. Great accessory if you want to use this as something else as well, if you want to. Who knows? You want to have your G.I. Joe fig fed and you want to bury Duke? You could do that. Put this over Duke. Yeah, you're right, Todd. He should be in an unmarked grave. I agree. But there it is. But now we're diving into Cheryl herself here. First time in the line, Cheryl from, of course, The Evil Dead. Looking interesting. Now, I would have liked to have had a normal Cheryl head, just a normal head. Her as her, before she turned. Maybe that was licensing issues. I'm not exactly sure. But we get 3 heads with Cheryl. So she seems to be the star of this set here. Now, the first head, she's got that windswept hair, of course. The Necronomicon coming, blowing that wind around as well. Got a little bit of a scar on or all kinds of scars on the face. Almost looking like The Exorcist there. Even got some bandage stitches up there at the top. Eyes glazed over, so you know that's never good there. She's got those teeth showing. And for a zombie, pretty good teeth, I'll say. Now, second head we grab here, she went, well, I guess we'll go in order here. So she's getting a little bit more decayed over here, a little bit more ugly, a little bit more gross going on. Her hair's not as vibrant. She hasn't been using her Pantene Pro V. Who knows what she's up to? But definitely more of a monster-like head here. I mean, this is early turn. This is well on her way. And then the final one, she's turned into a crazy old lady. Her skull's kind of ripped away where you can see her brain sticking through there. Totally whites in the eyes, blood all over the place. Just an absolute mess. So it's I guess her slowly decomposing between heads is what we got going on with that one there. But diving into the body here, outside of that, it's just like a normal mom outfit is what's got it going. A green shirt all over, except blood all in the front. Most moms don't have that, I guess, unless you're slaughtering pigs or something maybe. I don't know. But blood all over the front. Whimsical, of course, in the green. Got the wedding ring down here on the left. Got one on the right, too, I guess. Got the jeans here in black down to the black boots as well. Arms all the way around for us. Double jointed, nope, single jointed elbow, side to side. Hands removable back forth, side to side. Head back forth, side to side. Head removable, goes all the way around. Waist articulation. Got those old Cheryl splits if you do need them. Legs do go up. Single jointed knee, side to side. Ankles, a little bit of back and forth, side to side. Nothing too crazy to write home about there with old Cheryl. But kind of cool to have her and, have Ash squaring off. And, Ash doesn't want to do it, but he has to. He has to do it. And I don't know if she's going to fit on a ringside stand. Oh, yeah, her hole's deep enough. You can get inside there. And there it is, old Cheryl on the stand, ready to go, ready to cause commotion, that's for sure. But there's Cheryl. But now we turn our attention over to Ash, of course. Bruce Campbell himself. We got 2 gripping hands, a thumb up hand. We got that going on. We got a trigger hand over here, and of course, a gripping hand once again. Blood over all the hands here as well. No clean hands for Mr. Ash here. You do got his iconic chainsaw. Got to have that as well. Blood all over the chainsaw. Looking good, looking nice and red. Says NECA on it right there as well. Nice to get a chainsaw. And then, of course, the axe. We know all about the axe from the movie. Got that. Blood all over it as well. Wooden handle, silver blade. It's an axe, and we've seen this before from this line. But now we're diving into the head sculpts here. We're going to go right out of the package. He's got a very Greg Brady look to him, of course. He does look a lot like Greg Brady once upon a time. I remember seeing that as a kid, and I'm a big Brady Bunch fan as well. Me and Barry Williams, extremely thick as thieves. One time I was I in high school, and he came to the college by my high school and was doing a speaking thing, and I was all in. He was promoting his book at the time, and I loved the Brady Bunch. Loved it forever. So I had to go meet Barry Williams, and I got to meet him, and he signed an 8x10 for me, and he said, to my number 1 fan, keep on trucking or something like that. And I still have that 8x10 frame somewhere. I think it's in the other room. I think I've showed it in my toy room videos, tours. I think I've shown that. But Barry Williams, salt of the earth. Shout out to Greg Brady. Let's get Brady Bunch figures. How has that not happened? We need NECA Brady Bunch figures. Let's get it. But I want older Marsha. I don't want younger Marsha. I want older Marsha in my collection. So shout out to the Brady Bunch. Shout out to Bruce Campbell, though, looking like Barry Williams right here. Blood all over the face. He's seen some things. And then the second head, not quite as bloody. It's more dirty. And he's got the old side eye going on. Side eye for days right there. Looking very good. Both of these, though, I know who this is. I know it's Bruce Campbell or Barry Williams Custom. Could be. Now, he's got his blue denim shirt, the old Jay Leno special, and he's caked in blood. A very violent, bloody movie, as we do know. Blood all over him here, onto the hands everywhere. down to the brown jeans and then the brown feet down here, the shoes, blood all over the place. Just an absolute mess. And if you've ever seen that movie, you know, they said they made it obviously out in the woods and they used like corn syrup and something else in the blood, you know, thicken it up, make it out there. But they said it was just a god awful out there because of so many bugs. Obviously that corn syrup, they're going to be attracted to that. You got it all over. You're going to have bugs all over you the whole time. Had to have been a rough shoot, but glad they did it. Glad they put the time in and got that one done. Now articulation on Bruce Campbell, Ash here, arms do go all the way around for us. Single jointed elbow, side to side, hands removable back forth, side to side, head removable back forth, side to side, waist articulation, big ol' splits if you need them. Legs go up for the kick to the groin. Oh, single jointed knee, a little side to side, nothing to write home about. I missed that. He's got all the cuts down there in his leg. That bad owie. Gonna need more than a Band-Aid for that. And then you get a little bit of movement on the ankles. Nothing to really write home about as well. And he should also fit on a Mattel ringside collectible stand. What do you know? Bruce Campbell, Ash taking his last stand right here. Would love to see Bruce Campbell somewhere in the Evil Dead at least one more time. Not sure if it's possible or not, but we do got some other ones of the past. Got that one right here. A cleaned up version, of course, a little bit cleaner version from back in the day. And then, of course, this one, very similar to this one as well. Got the side eye going on. Of course, you make them as different as possible is what you do. Different hands, different weapons. Make them as different as possible in your collection. And then possibly my favorite one is the one from, of course, the TV series. I don't know, something about old man Bruce Campbell is pretty darn cool if you ask me. Absolutely love all these figures here. And of course, Cheryl, not too bad either. Maybe not the best to look at, but she's welcome addition to the party on this one here. So there it is, an Evil Dead unboxing from NECA. Jay's Toys and Games in stock right now. You could save 15%. I don't know why you wouldn't. Head on over there. Of course, tell them Kyle sent you, or use the Kyle code. That would probably help too. But there it is. A little Evil Dead action. What's your guys' thoughts? Worth the pickup for you? Pass, long game, no game? Are you going to go to the musical this fall? Let me know. It's going to be interesting with a full orchestra playing along to the movie. Never seen something like that, but should be pretty good. I would have liked to see there was a Dario Argento, one of those not too long ago. I couldn't make it because I was at a work function, unfortunately, but I'm interested. I'm going to go to it. I guess I'll report back. We'll see what happens there. But let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Don't forget to like the video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Turn on the old notification bells. We got videos every single day and then some. And of course, we got even more content for you on Patreon, YouTube channel memberships. Your best way to support the channel. Check out SirPaul64 on the X, _Kyle_Peterson on Threads, Instagram. Don't forget my TikTok, and of course, TheKylePetersonShow at gmail.com. That's where you can get a hold of me via email. And it's also the name of my podcast each and every single Tuesday. It is The Kyle Peterson Show, wherever audio podcasts are found, with video cast on YouTube. And that's it for another Evil Dead unboxing. I'm Kyle. See you guys all real soon.
Well, are we gonna dance or are we gonna play?